So we're continuing the Tom Morris Tour of Lincoln and Concord podcast, and this is the mock-up of Thoreau's cabin at Walden Pond. It's actually on the reservation. It's not at the original site, but it is a exact mock-up of the cabin and shows the size, and we're now going to go in, and Tom will be playing the role of Thoreau. Here he is. Hello, Henry. How are you?
Pretty good.
Yeah? How's your cabin here? So this is your bed?
Yeah. And
the little fireplace, stove actually, wood stove, and the chair where we can kind of sit together and talk and
write.
And write. Yeah, that's where you get to write.
Or blog.
Or blog. Sort of the. Actually, you know, Walden is written like a blog. You know, it's written as a journal.
Yeah, yeah.
It is like an original blog. And what I always like is Thoreau wrote somewhere, I think in his... Actually, Thoreau's journals are also available now that I think about it. The unedited journals, the real blogs. But Thoreau used to say that he needed the space in the cabin so that when he had a guest and they had philosophical discussions, he said some ideas needed to bounce off a wall before they got to the other person. They needed that distance. So it is actually nice sitting here. Sort of a kind of a fitting fitting clothes for a day of wandering around Lincoln and Concord. You have anything come to mind as you look at this place? You're a philosopher after all, so you know, you're sort of in the house of a citizen philosopher of the first.
I'm just tying it all to Kierkegaard.
Oh, you are?
Because you know, he lived alone, and he lived alone his whole life. He had a very brief romantic engagement and then broke it off, and then spent his whole life in misery, kind of imagining the possibility, and then writing all these things in his journals, and had a huge, I mean, the Princeton University Press published his journal, and it's 7 volumes. And you can look it up, and it's got every topic imaginable. But there's something about that kind of, you know, the individual who's out on his own, and whether it's out here in, you know, rural Massachusetts or in Victorian Denmark, in Copenhagen.